Pleasant morning to you all. Welcome back after the puja session. Let us continue with the sexual reproduction. That is, we were discussing about asexual reproduction that involves only one parent. The next type, apart from binary fission and multiple fission, the next type of division in asexual reproduction is budding. As you can see in the diagram, the a small protuberance or outgrowth forms on the body of the parent individual. Clear? This outgrowth is known as bud. Meanwhile, what happens? The nucleus elongates and divides into two and moves toward the newly formed bud. In this way, a chain of bud is formed, and when favorable condition, they get detached. Detach means cut off, and each develops into a new individual. So such type is found in individual, that is Hydra and yeast. Clear? So what I said, a bud or protuberance forms, the nucleus elongates, divides into two, and in this way numerous outgrowths of buds are formed, which sometimes forms a chain or gets detached, and then each develops into a new individual. Such forms are prevalent in Hydra and yeast. Next is fragmentation. From the name itself, fragmentation means what? That is fragments to divide into two parts. It is very commonly found in Spirogyra. What is Spirogyra? It is a multicellular example of multicellular algae. You find that what happens when it has a filamentous like structure, when the filament becomes mature, a division, a constriction appears in the middle. Clear? Nucleus divides into two, moves towards the two ends of the cell, and ultimately the constriction deepens and it divides into two fragments. This will again grow, become mature. First the nucleus will divide and then the cytoplasm, and ultimately two more new individuals are formed. Such type is called as fragmentation, very commonly found in lower animals and plants. The third type is known as spore formation. It is a very common type of asexual reproduction, commonly found in kingdom fungi. Clear? This is the structure of that is rhizopus. You have already studied that in the fungi, they do not have true roots, stems and leaves. The individual structure is known as hyphae. A mass of hyphae is known as mycelium. Now, this hyphae at the time of maturation, it develops a rounded structure which is called as sporangium. Got it? And the hyphae which bears the sporangium is called as sporangiophore. Within it, there are numerous small structures which are called as spores. And when the spore wall breaks open, you find that the spores get deposited on the suitable substratum. That's why you find that a stale bread or a chapati, a small blue-green mold or a black mold or a white woolly structure develops, and if you keep it as such, especially in humid and moist condition, its spoon spreads to the other parts of the bread. That means what happens? This hyphae which bears the sporangium, they have got numerous spores within it, and when the wall break open, these spores get deposited and then they develop into new fungi individual. Clear? So such type is the common method of spore formation in rhizopus, that is mucor also, and these are usually found in kingdom fungi. The last is under asexual reproduction that you will study is regeneration. Got it? Now regeneration means what? Like you find it very commonly in certain animals. That is, there's a part divides and they break and develop into new individuals. Just like you have the lizard. If the lizard tail is cut off, what happens? You find that it soon develops a new tail. That is called as regeneration. So under asexual reproduction, what you all had studied? You all had studied about this diagram. You can see binary fission, multiple fission, got it? And then budding, spore formation, fragmentation and regeneration. So that is all. Practice the diagrams, children, and you may be asked in the exam or in the test the diagrams, and you may be asked to label it. You should know under objective questions what are the examples. This I have already explained you in the binary fission. So see, you can see in the binary fission, which I had told in the previous class, how these two cells elongate, break at the nucleus, first divides into two, and ultimately you find that how this is being formed. This is the structure of the egg and the sperm, resulting in the formation of zygote, and that will divide, redivide and form the body cells of the growing embryo, which will soon develop into a tiny miniature of that particular individual species. So that is all for this session. Stay home. Be safe.